You think it'll skip me? Oh, you think it'll skip me? You think it'll skip me? Oh, smush me. Oh. What that mean?
Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah, yeah? Can I get a hell yeah, yeah? Can I get a hell yeah, yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah?
Hi! Welcome back to my channel. Heart. It's the heart-hearting. It's the heart-hearting. Okay, so today, we're playing another game. I don't even remember what this game is about, I'm not gonna hold you. But today we're playing the Stanley Parable. I found it on Steam, like a while ago, because I was trying to find games to play on the channel. It doesn't even matter, because you don't even care, so it don't matter. Initially, when I found it initially, it sounded interesting, so like, I'm just gonna bank on that. I'm just gonna bank on the fact that past Anya should know what she's talking about. So, yeah, period. Okay, you are playing the Stanley Parable. Okay. End is never the end, is never the end, is the loading? I'm gonna just let that slide. I don't have time. Listen, I'm rubbing my two brain cells together, just trying to, like, I can't. I don't have it in me.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Ew.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Ooh.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I know, that's
Orders
right,
came
easy
to him
check.
through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered
But it's that
it
check
soul
fat.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Where the other cubicles at?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Slow
No one
down.
had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This
So why did you show up to work?
complete
Sick day.
Something was
You know what I'm
very
saying?
clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Like this? Oh! Why would you show up to work if nobody else is here? You in here? 429 not here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This the meeting room? Where the meeting room? What is this? I can't open that? Where's the meeting room? Do I just keep walking?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Y'all know I don't know my left from right. Why would you even do that? Right on red. I know that though. I still don't see no meeting room. Okay, this the room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Thanks, narrator. Meeting room, meeting schedule, weekly marketing Mondays, legal question mark. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Who's the whiteboard manager? Oh, back up, sister. Targets, push for wait, what? Oh, push for funding for R+D of new coffee machine. Get Chris out the broom closet? Why does it say ongoing? I don't even, okay, it's none of my business. Hire someone to synergize. Papers are to synergize. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? It's too much going on. It's too much. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day agendas reflect employee. Girl, 417, 405, 416, and Jim. Shout out to Jim. Solving interpersonal conflicts. Who's working the PowerPoint? There's the projector. I just saw What? By quarter. Okay, I'm being nosy, but like, whatever. Next, what's in here? We're going upstairs. Where's the elevator? Oh, we gotta walk up the stairs. We ain't got no elevator.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I love that, but like, oh, what is this? Lavish. This the office?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet
Whatever,
incredibly,
narrator. It's
by
cool.
simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
I'm
Amazing.
sure.
He stepped into
Right.
the newly opened passageway.
What is this? Am I on Candy Camera? Oh my gosh, am I on Pranksters? Wait. Impractical Jokes? What's the name of that TV show? Do I go down here? Now the narrator don't want to talk no more. Come on now. Can I push this? Narrator! Oh, it worked! Oh! Okay, well now it just says loading at the bottom. See, it's too much. Like I said, my brain cells, tools, and rubbing.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Right. I don't know why I'm so scared. Like, I'm actually I don't like the dark. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even, you know what they say, you're not scared of the dark, you're scared of what could be in
Stanley
the dark.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Huh?
Mind Control Facility.
Okay. What is this, The Truman Show? Y'all seen that movie? Because this is what this is giving. It's kind of dark in here. It's like Professor X's, like, laboratory. Do I push the button? I can't even read the notes. Do I just push it? I'm gonna do it. Can I push it?
The
I
lights
pushed it.
rose on an
What that
enormous
mean?
room packed with television screens. What
Okay.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Not really. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm just a lady. Oh, okay. So he had a little crew in here. Lights, camera, okay.
Now,
What that mean?
these brought to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
Okay.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Y'all just keep adding to this room. Like, this was never there. But, like, who got fired in the corner? I know I saw somebody said fire for their thing turned on. See, I knew it. Where is it? Right there. See, I told y'all. I knew it. I'm gonna keep going now. What does this mean?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Lock
Had
me in
Stanley
here?
really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Listen, I mean, red pill, blue pill. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Pick your poison.
He
Oh,
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
Right.
own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was
not
it even
really.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
capitalism. You feel me? It happens to
Here was
all
the
of us.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I mean, go off, sister. Mind control idle awaiting input. So we just turn it off? Oh! I probably shouldn't have did that. See, this is why you don't go in places touching stuff.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Uh-huh.
Was it over?
I hope so.
Yes.
What is
He
that?
had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
So did I just
Freedom
lose my
was
job?
mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his
course.
goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No
I'm supposed to
longer
go
would
down-
anyone tell him where to go, what to do.
I know that's
how to
right.
feel.
Freedom.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
So that's it?
Perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
What
Stanley
is this?
stepped through the open door.
Is this not a trap? Oh, we really outside. Purr, 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 purr.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Right.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Love
And
that.
Stanley was happy.
Purr, 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 purr. I know that's right, sister. End is never the end. I thought you said we was outside. And that we walked straight into freedom!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right. Yeah. Right. Even though we just... Okay. Cool. Even though I could have swore... Which way we
When
going?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay, same door. Cool, cool, cool.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Right. It's almost like I've done this before.
Coming to a staircase,
The
Stanley
stairs.
walked upstairs to his
Right.
boss's office.
Uh-huh. Executive bathroom. Wrong way. What's up?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley
Right.
wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his
Right.
attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In
Right.
fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number.
Same code.
2845. But of
2,
course, Stanley
8,
couldn't
4,
possibly have known
5.
this.
I'm
Yet
sure I
incredibly,
didn't.
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
I'm
Stanley
such a
happened
genius.
to input the correct code by
I'm really
sheer
him for
luck.
real.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Right. Take me downstairs. Alright, where we going? Down the stairs.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. Was this here last time? Okay.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Really? Like, oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Listen, my mom raised a lot of things.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I understand, sister girl, but you know.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Listen, I'm finna do me. I got to do me. I'm finna do me. Do I just jump in here? Okay, cool. Now what? Am I really, I'm falling? Am I alive?
As the
What at
machine
me?
whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Okay, well,
Stanley
come on now.
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
Okay.
Forever in his narrow vision
Can I-
of what this
Can I jump off or
perhaps his
something?
death was of no great loss.
Wait, don't talk like that. Come on now.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this
I don't know what to do.
life. Stanley,
You think it'll skip me? Oh, you think it'll skip me? You think it'll skip me? Oh, smush me. Oh. What that mean?
Well, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Ugh. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I really didn't. You know, Stan the man. I didn't think. There's no way. Did I just lose? Can I go this way? What? Man.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Right.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance,
Uh-huh.
death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? The two doors. What? The two doors, the set of two doors that was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. So when there was a fork in the hallway, I end up creating, okay. So what, like I chose this timeline by going through that door, which led me to all this extra stuff, which led me to, okay. Filing cabinets. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches 2 doors in good time. Okay. Office layout. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Through the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Nature paintings. Well, these were the paintings that was in the office. Stanley's computer. What is this? What is like a museum about me? Office computers. The office. Button sounds. I can't do this right now. Credits. So the boss's office. So there's different versions of it. Interesting. What's in here? What? Mind control facility. Escape. Narration outtakes. Freedom ending. This is the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's play alpha. Okay. I don't have time for this. Elevator. Freedom. Exit. Exit like I can leave?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not.
Probably
Sometimes
not.
these things cannot be seen.
Right.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape
Okay.
and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now.
Begin the game again? Resume the game. I don't... It said push quit. Where's quit at? Okay.
The only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
Did I win? I'm so confused right now. I literally, I don't know what's going on. I mean, well, girl, this is stressing me out. I don't know if I was, girl, we just finna thug it out.
All of his co-workers...
Nope,
were
shut
gone.
up.
What could it mean?
Shut up.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right. Shut up. I'm doing my own thing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open...
Shut up.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I'm sure
and
it's
Stanley
not.
knew it perfectly well.
I'm finna
Perhaps
do
he
me.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I don't know.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this but eager to
Not
get
too
back
much,
to
not too
business.
much, not too much. I'm
Stanley
finna do
took
me.
the first open door on his left.
Probably not finna do that though. What's in here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Probably not finna do that either. I'm finna do me. Where? Warning. Okay, so how do we... Can I open this? Yeah. What happens if I stand on this?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I'm sure.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I
Uh-huh.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the
Right.
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Talk to me.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now,
Why
I'm
not?
not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who is her? I got hoes or something?
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself.
Don't
To
really
put
want to.
your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who is her?
She's been waiting.
What is this? What is this?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach
What I
out
gotta
to
do?
her. If
Okay.
you can truly place your faith.
Just answer the phone. Talk to me. What's up with it?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Okay, babe.
Right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want
I
to
was
commit their
hoping.
life to you? I'm trying
I
to make
mean-
a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
That's rude. There are lots of women who would love to be with me.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Good morning and press K on your keyboard. Do I got another option?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Can we be a little bit more respectful of each other? You know what I'm saying? I don't talk crazy to you. You don't talk crazy to me. You feel
Look at
me?
him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press 6. I would love to, but where's my couch? Am I tripping? Can I go in here? I'm trying. What if I push 7? Okay, well, I have to push 6. I mean, well, y'all not giving me no options. Can I leave? I low-key don't want to do what he says. Okay.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
This is sick. This is sick. Stanley, you just gonna let him talk to you like that? Listen, if it was me, listen.
And so he began to
What?
fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Right.
The thought excited him terribly.
Press O to spend time with the boys. Y'all already lied about the TV. You know what I'm saying? The TV's already not on. So you're losing me. You're losing me. But let me guess. I don't have no friends for real either. I ain't got no hoes. I ain't got no wife. I ain't got no friends. We get it.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I thought this whole time me and the narrator was cool. I guess not.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it The Stanley Parable.
A baby. I miss my kitchen. The floor in here dirty. See, that's how I know I ain't got no wife. You don't clean up nothing. Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press in and tell your wife you love her. I'm not even sure she want to hear that for real. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
This is just depressing. This is just so depressing. Like, for real.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm conflicted, so am I not supposed to press it or not? I'm finna do me.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing
leave?
to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press 8 to question nothing. I'm not doing that. Can I call to answer the phone? They don't even give you like the option to not press anything. Like I done tried. Can I leave? Man, 9, 7, 6,
I
fine.
suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And
That's-
Stanley pushed a button.
That's
And I tried
rude.
again. And Stanley pushed a button. And
That's rude. One. That's terrible. That's awful. Like, really. That's really not nice.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll do it.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Right.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Or we
Coming
can
to a
go-
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Loki, what happens if I go downstairs? What is this? Whatever. Is that my
Stanley
car?
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
I
And
mean,
in
I'm
such
not
a
scary.
competitive economy, why had he
That's
taken
nasty.
that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
It's
he
Groundhog Day.
yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Boring or
So,
not, is the check
he
fat?
imagined
Like,
himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
I'm just gonna keep walking in circles.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field. And it too appeared it was so much fun. And
Stanley
marveled that he had still not woken up.
You on that
How
stuff?
was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. Why he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Right.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating
Exactly.
everything that I'm doing and thinking?
For real.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Right.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Ooh.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Okay.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was a dream.
Right.
So he closed his eyes gently, and
Close
he
'em.
invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Wakey,
I'm
wakey.
through with this dream. I wish
Eggs
it
and
to be
bakey.
over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
What's
Please.
wrong with pressing
It's
buttons?
all
Stop being a
right.
hater. You know what I'm saying? A check
I
is a
want
check.
my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Per.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I talk to myself like that sometimes too. See, I can't stand stuff like this. We still here?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone
Stanley.
tell me I am real. I must
Stanley.
be real. I must be.
Stanley.
Can anyone hear my voice?
You blowing me right now.
Am I?
You're blowing me,
And
Stanley.
everything went black.
You're blowing me, Stanley. Talk to me. What's going on?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Ooh, I'm a lady?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Right.
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by
I
extension,
was really on that
the
stuff
rest
for
of her
real.
life.
Stanley, you was really on that
She had no
stuff.
time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
So it just okay. Nobody's talking to me this time. Solo, Dolo, even.
When Stanley came to a set of two
I'm gonna do
openings,
me.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
gonna
Stanley
do
knew
me.
it perfectly well. Perhaps he
do
wanted
me.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Love it.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Where are we going?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Can I not try another door? Sure.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
That's rude. One, because I already tried this door.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Pick a door,
It's
because you're about to
clearly-
irritate me.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Think quickly. Go through your notes. Hurry up.
Let's see, we went down...
Or at least unlock them so I can pick myself.
Left, right... Yep,
Uh-huh.
okay, yes. I've got it now. This story
Right.
is absolutely, definitely this way.
What is a milk truck? Okay. Oh, no.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What? Man.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Whatever.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Trying to see if there's anywhere else I could go.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Right, I'm thinking the same thing.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Did
Right.
something change? Stanley, did you
Don't-
change anything when we were back
Don't
in
ask
that
me
room with all the
Nathaniels.
monitors?
I don't know
Did you
what's
move
going on.
the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Ooh. Okay. Stanley, go through the damn door. Ooh, we can find the story. What? Interesting.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise
All right,
you,
hater.
there definitely was a story here before.
I'm
Do
sure.
we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, well, what happened to consent? You're not asking me anything. You're just
All
doing
his
whatever.
co-workers were gone.
Shut
What
up.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
You
Possible
broke
the
it, not
story's
me.
back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Why is it we when you doing all this, not me?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
Gosh.
Okay, let's head back the other way.
No,
and
I don't
retrace
wanna.
our
I don't
steps.
even wanna listen to you no more. Where is this? This is West.
I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Right.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you
Don't
know
ask me
what?
anything.
Since
I'm not
I've
in the mood.
completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah.
In a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So,
Thank you.
good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and
You're a
this was
hater.
not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
You know what? Do you? Cause what is this?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Interesting. We ain't never been this way.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa,
I know that's right, sister.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was
Do you,
going
twin?
with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
All right, turn me up. I know that's right. Slid. Turn me up. Yeah, in the club. Yeah, in the club. Wait, yeah. Give it to me. That's on the wall. Hey. Okay, purr. What's the word? I like where this is going. It's lit. Yeah. Bounce that titty. Yeah. Bounce that. Yeah. Get it. Swerve. What's lit? It's lit. What's up? Yeah. Yellow. Brick road. Yeah. Monthly ledgers. Yeah. Never been up here. Yes. Now it's finally clear. Yeah.
Go
Huh?
back and look at that fern.
What? What about
Stanley,
it?
this fern will be very important later in the story.
I'm not in
Make
the mood.
sure you study it closely
I
and
remember.
remember it carefully. You won't want to miss any. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Listen, these is your people. I didn't listen. This wasn't even me. Oh shoot.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything
didn't-
we've been through, you...
Stop saying we.
I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Well,
You know what, Stanley?
that's rude.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
I know,
Why
that's
can't
right.
we make up our own story? Something
Sure.
exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Actually, I like this. I like those. I like these.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and
It
Stanley
is.
forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could
I
be
know,
anything.
that's right.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might
Yes.
be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or
You
monitor
hired these
rooms.
people. I don't even know
Just
him
don't
for real.
acknowledge it, and we should be fine. Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here,
Why is
the
it
story
we?
is in our control.
Y'all
How
like
important
we
mustn't squander
sometimes.
the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
I'm
And
not
that
walking in a
turn
circle.
means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I'm only going because this door's not open. So. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
I don't like how at the end it says I die still.
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
I don't even want to be a part
Whatever
of
it
We
is
No
that made
More.
this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
I'm getting confused. I'm getting all discombobulated. I don't know what's real anymore. I'm starting to get spooked out. It's too much. I've been sitting here for too long. It's getting late. I'm scared. I gotta go to the bathroom. It's too much. That should about wrap today's video. I never trusted the narrator. I'm not gonna hold you. Well, I'm lying. I thought he was cool at first. Like sometimes the we was like, okay, like we. And the other times was like we like you and me, or like, you know. I'm done. I'm done. For me, for my mental health. Don't forget to create your own happiness, and I will see you the next time I decide to play what, I don't know. That was like virtual Groundhog Day. Like we just starting the day over and over again, but like, you know, yeah. Bye, love you. Mwah.